These all kilometer, meter, centimeter and millimeter, these all units are interconvertible. We can convert into each other. For example, we have a numerical. Mohan's house is 30 to 50 meter from his school. This is the distance given in meters. Express this distance in the kilometer. We will have to convert this distance from meters into kilometer. We know distance is 3250 meter and 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. For converting this distance into kilometer, we will divide that quantity by the 1000 meter, so that will be equal to 3.25 kilometers. So all these units are interconvertible. Our next topic is while doing measurement of length, breadth and height, how we should use the devices, which type of devices we should do, and in which way we should do the measurement of any object. For the accurate measurement means perfect exact measurement of any object is very essential for every activity. If we want to stitch a dress and its fitting depends upon the exact measurement. For exact measurement of any device, we should choice of the measuring device depend upon the three factors. First is size of the object to be measured. What is the size of the object to be measured? Second one is shape of the object to be measured, and third one is the degree of accuracy needed. We are using a measuring tape for measuring the length of a wall. We are using a meter scale for measuring the length of the straight objects. Measuring tape are used for measuring the straight objects and which are curved also. For example, for measuring the girth of a tree, we are using this type of scale. For measuring the chest, for taking the measurements for stitching a new dress, we are using flexible measuring tape. Meter scale is used for measuring the straight objects. Same way with like table, these type of objects, their length can be measured with the measuring tape, which is like that. It is not flexible, but this type is of flexible. It can be used for measuring the chest, for taking the measurements for a new dress, for measuring the girth of a tree. These were the points, these were the devices which were used for measuring the length of a device. Now how we should measure, what topics and what suggestions are given to measure any device, to measure any object, in which way we should do our measurement for the accuracy. First point is that we should keep the scale, we should keep the measuring tape. It should be along the length which is to be measured, like this, and it should not be like this, like in that scale is away from the length which is to be measured. Second point is that our eye contact should be proper. If the eye is not in line with the point of measurement, measured length may be shorter or longer than the actual length. Our eye contact is compulsory. Third point is that we should start the measurement from the zero end of the scale, that like that. This is called the zero end. Here is the marking from which we can start our measurement, and it should not be worn out. If it is worn, then we should start our measurement from this point. If we are starting the measurement from not from 0 and we are taking from any another point like from 1, then exact length should be will be the difference of these two. We have a numerical, for example, that first reading on the scale, for example, is 3 centimeter. Second reading on the scale is 33.1 centimeter. And what will be the length of that? That length will be second reading minus first reading. Here we can see what will be the length of that. First reading is, in that first reading is 1 centimeter, and the second reading is 2 centimeter. So length will be of that box final second reading minus first reading. That will be 2 minus 1 centimeter. That will be equal to 1 centimeter, and we can observe from here it is 1 centimeter. In this way, we can measure the length of the straight objects with the help of a meter scale. It is very easy. We can take reading at point A, we can take the reading at point B, then length of the pencil will be reading at B minus reading at point A. Next is how we will measure the diameter of a circular or a spherical object, like a 1 rupee coin we have, like a spherical ball we have. If we want to measure the diameter of these type of objects, these cannot be measured directly with a scale like that, with which we were measuring the length of scale. We will take some another method for that. We will take a scale, meter scale, that we have a spherical ball. Suppose we have a coin or a ball. We have two wooden blocks A and B. We have kept the spherical ball between the two wooden blocks A and B. Firstly, we will see the reading from this 0 end up to this point. This is 5.6 centimeter, reading of face A. Now we will see the reading of face B. It is 1.5 centimeter, and we want the diameter of ball, means we want only from the length to measure from this point to this point, and we have the distance from this 0 end to up to 5.6, up to this and up to this. So we will minus the reading of face B from the reading of face E. We will minus 5.6 reading of face A, 5.6 minus 1.5 centimeter, which is reading of face B, meaning this much length minus this much length, and that will be, we will got, and it is the diameter of spherical ball. Next is how to measure the length of a curved line. If we have a line like this, how we will measure its length? It is not possible to measure its length with the meter scale. What we will take a thread, and we will keep the thread at the starting point of the line here and mark at the thread with the marker. We will keep the thread on this curved path in which way line is, and we will mark up to the second point of the line. Same mark we will do on the thread. After that, the length of thread is measured with the help of a meter scale like this. Firstly, we are having a thread. With the help of thread, we are measuring the length of a curved line. We are keeping the one end of thread at one point of the curved line. In that way, at the second point, we are giving a mark on the thread. After that, length of thread is measured on the scale. What will be the length of thread? Same will be the length of a curved line.